So once you have created the roof, you can select the roof and you can edit the footprint. So once you have created the roof, you can edit the footprint, and you see here that the line with a triangle symbol is the side that has a slope. So you can always change that slope here. So you can have a different slope, let's just say 10 over 12 in one side. Apply. So if you do that, then that becomes, a different angle. So this will be your, if I edit the footprint, this is at 9 by 12, this is at 10 by 12. Normally you don't do that, but again, you can always do it. So let's maintain that at 9 by 12, or you can totally remove the slope at any side. Okay, and if you go to your high roof, you can actually pull that particular footprint line away. So you can do that. Oops, what did it do? Let's see. Let's look at it in 3D view. Well, it's actually nice. It's just that it's been cut. Okay. So there are so many things you can do. You can play around with it. You can select this, edit footprint, right? So you can move this. You can type a value. So instead of just arbitrarily pulling it away, you can type maybe 3. Oops. While I'm pulling it away, so oops, doesn't want to change. So I need to click that. 3,500, enter. So you can be precise by selecting those temporary dimensions. Okay. So again, you can also change this, maybe uncheck define slope, click OK, and look at the 3D view. Okay. So fancy roofs, right? And the wall, since it is attached, simply follow that roof. Okay. And then, so you can do that, right? Edit footprint, all this, slope or flat. Okay, slope doesn't slope. And likewise, you can create another roof. So maybe I'd like to create another roof right here. So I can go roof. Okay, maybe create by sketch. This time I am in the high roof, so that's good. But maybe I want to bring this down by negative 1,000. So I'll place a roof here, right? Remember, this is pushing up. In my case, I don't know if you did the same thing, but I can create another roof here. Okay, and maybe somewhere there. Okay, and then turn off define slope later, so I'll just do that later. So I'll turn define slope off for this guy right here. So I don't want a slope there. I don't want a slope here. Okay, so sloping in all external sides, but the roof that's attached to the wall doesn't have a slope. So let's see how that looks. There you go. Whoops. Maybe I shouldn't slope this. So doesn't look good. So maybe I should not give a slope there. Let's see. Yep. Or maybe I shouldn't slope this as well. So let's remove the slope here. Yeah, let's look at that in 3D. There you go. And maybe using shaded view. So maybe that line should be at the corner. But you can pretty much design almost any type of basic roof for with this technique, right? And I can always bring that up a little higher if I want to. So instead of negative 1,000, maybe I can say just 500, right? Or maybe even 0. Let's see where that takes me. Okay, or I can bring it up a little bit. So maybe 1,000. Oops. Okay. So you're pretty much in control of how your roof will look like. Go back to my high roof. Okay. Now the reason why I'm not seeing the full range is, again, it's being cut by my cutting plane. So maybe I need to raise it higher. So once you are in the floor plan, under properties, or no object or element is selected, I can again go back to extents, edit view range, and maybe raise this up a little bit higher, since my roof is really pitching really higher than the 5,000 I have applied, maybe even more, right? So maybe 8,000. And see, if this is lower in value, Revit will warn me or will not allow it. Okay, so that's the reason why I can also change this to unlimited. Actually, if I'm in my roof level, maybe I'll just change that to unlimited, so I don't have to keep changing that. I just need to change the cut plane. If I want to look lower, deeper, so I can change my bottom offset. Okay, so you can click show, and it will show you where it's cutting, right? So that's your primary range top, primary range cut plane number 2. So that's that line right there. That's where it's cutting. So you can see when it cuts across the window or the roof, it will not show anything beyond that. Even if you have a higher range, okay, it won't show that. So click OK. Still cutting my roof. So maybe I need to go 10,000. There you go. And if you investigate, if you go to a north elevation, the reason why we need to go up to 10,000 is the pitch of this roof is really high. And from the high roof level, if I measure that, so that's about 8 right there, 9, right? So that's why I needed to go 10,000. So it doesn't cut my roof. Okay. So play around with it and see what type of roof you can create using